What's going on, everyone? Hey, I've got a good one for you today. I've been waiting for this. It's something that Shimano has not offered in a number of years. And due to popular demand and enough complaining like myself, they've decided to bring it back. Here it is. Now, before I go into this new Curado product, that's right, another brand new Curado product by Shimano, let's go ahead and talk about an opportunity for everyone. So I've got a new challenge coming up, all right? You need to be subscribed. You need to have that notification bell highlighted. You need to have commented on this video, all right? If you've done those three things, I'm gonna go ahead and give you an opportunity to get this giveaway. All right, so the giveaway. I'm gonna show you half of the lures right now, and I'm gonna show you half of the lures at the end of the video. It's kind of on purpose to make sure you keep watching, right? But you're gonna go ahead and get a 6th Sense Dogma and a Guggen Squad frog, as well as a Down Home Lures popper. All right, so you're gonna get these 3 lures right here, and I've got more coming up for you at the end. So again, this is a giveaway for my subscribers, and I've got plenty of more giveaways coming up, but this is the first one. So subscribe, make sure you hit the notification button, and leave a comment, okay? Also, please share my videos, right? That only helps. The more subscribers we get, the more giveaways we do, the bigger giveaways that we'll do. So let's go ahead and get that done. Now, why are you all here? You're here because in the title, I talked about they finally brought it back. Again, the Curado 200 PG. What does that PG stand for? I've done the MGL, I've done, you know, the 70s, sorry. So this is something I'm super excited about. It's the Curado 200 PG. That PG stands for power gear, okay? So it means it's a 5.0.1 gear ratio. So it's a nice slow retrieve. That slow retrieve, that 5 gear ratio, allows you to go ahead and get maximum depth out of your sinking baits, right? Or even on a swim bait, when you want that a little bit of slower retrieve to bring to get the bass to follow it in and commit before you get it all the way back to the boat. These 5-speed gear ratios are great for that, right? So again, you're gonna get your crankbait down to the deepest depth possible because it's the slowest retrieve possible, and you're gonna go ahead and get a little bit more length out of your swim bait retrieve, right? So those are the things that I'm using it for. If you talk to some old school fishermen, they'll also tell you that they want a 5-speed for just about anything because they like the fact that it's a stronger gear ratio in terms of fighting the fish. For me, I haven't really come into an issue with a 7 or 8 speed not being able to get that fish out of cover personally, so I don't buy into that yet. But I can't tell you how many times I've been just talking at the local tackle shop, and you get that old school fisherman who comes by and says, oh, they don't make reels like they used to anymore. I need that 5 gear speed. And guess what? They're making them now like they used to. That's that 5 gear right there. So beautiful reel. It's got that classic Curado look because this is simply a Curado K. The PG just stands for the gear ratio. So for Shimano, when it comes to their model numbers to reference their gear ratios, they do 2 things with their model numbers actually. The first thing is right hand and left hand. So for Shimano, if it's an even number, it's a right hand retrieve. But here is the order, okay? So you've got the PG down here. This is the 5-speed. Then you go to the regular, 200. So these are both Curado 200s, PG and the 200. Then you get into the HG. So you see it says 150 HG there. Then you get into the XG. Okay, now this is the Curado XG. What I don't have is I don't have the Curado in a 7-speed. I just happen to have both of my DCs at 7-speed in the SLX line, but not my Curado. So that's how it works. So the power gear fits in the palm just like all of my other 200 series Curado reels. So it's the Curado K. So this is the power gear version of the Curado K. It's got all the classic Curado styling. the same Curado 200 frame. There's really nothing new about this other than the fact that it's the 5-speed, which again has been a part of the market that Shimano's just forgotten about over the last few years, but they're back. And unfortunately right now, I don't have one that I use because they haven't made one. So instead of using a 6-speed, because I can't help myself but to fish fast, right? So the slower gear, even if you're fishing fast, helps you slow down. And when you're not catching fish, the #1 tip most fishermen will give you is slow down. So you naturally want a slower gear for slower baits. Sure, you can take a 6 or 7 speed and really try to work it extra slow, but when the day's not going good, when you know you've got a certain time you've got to be up the water and you haven't caught your limit yet, you start just fishing faster, almost out of panic, right? Or almost out of boredom. So that's what you're avoiding when you get the slower speed gear ratios. So the reel that I've been using has been a Concept C 5-speed by 13 Fishing. And honestly, I do love that reel. I'm keeping it as one of my cranking rods, but I'm gonna start another cranking rod and also a swim bait rod, and I'm gonna use the Curado 5, and I'm gonna use the Curado PG series, this reel right here, just for those applications. So that's it, guys. That's the Curado 200 PG. So, like I said, you're patient, you stuck around, now you get the reward. So we talked about the giveaway. So I showed you the 3 lures you're getting already. This is what I showed you to open up the video. You've got your down home lures, topwater popper. You've got your Guggen Squad frog. And then you've got your 6th Sense Dogma 115 topwater. Now, those are 3. I'm giving you 2 more items. You've got a 6th Sense 1/4 ounce Divine swim jig. And you've got a box of 15-pound monofilament, all right, 75 yards. So that is, so again, if you want your chance to get a gift bag here, a subscriber swag bag from Casual Casting, go ahead and make sure you're subscribed, you're notified, and you leave a comment. Please share my content too so I can do more of these for you guys. Thank you so much, it's been a blast. Check out all my other reviews. I pretty much have a review on everything you see behind me here. Yeah, awesome. Until next time, guys.